going even more old school today. Well, I can't really get more old school, but We Are Bulletproof, Part 2, the music video, which I've never seen before either. We're going old school. Also, by the way, if there is anything that you wish for me to see that is this old nostalgic feel during the month of November, go ahead and leave me a comment. I'm excited to see what more seasoned Army veterans have to suggest. If you want. No pressure. No pressure.
내놔 긴장했다 끝판대자 We are bulletproof We are bulletproof What's up? Bulletproof 이름은 정국 스케일은 전국 학교 대신 연습실에서 밤새 춤을 추고 노래 불러내 너희가 놀 때 난 꿈을 집도 하며 잠을 참아가며 매일 밤새 볼펜을 잡네 아침 해가 뜨는 뒤에 난 눈을 감네 이중 잣대와 수많은 반대 속에서 삐부숴버리는 나의 한계 그 반에 재수족해 회사에 컨택된 속칭 노래 못해 래퍼를 당한 너에게 래퍼라는 타이틀을 썼지 Everywhere I go Everything I do 나 보여줄게 칼을 갈아왔던 만큼 날 무시하던 많은 사람들이 이젠 We shout it out 나같이 해봤다면 돌을 던져 We go hard 우린 커피 없어 Click click bang bang We're just singing like Click click bang bang We're just singing like 나같이 해봤다면 돌을 던져 We go hard 우린 커피 없어 Click click bang bang We just singing like Click click bang bang We just singing like 1인 내놔 긴장했다 끝판대자 We are bulletproof We are bulletproof What's up? Bulletproof 아직 아무것도 없대 Still young and rapper man Yeah I don't know that's nothing Go me though 하지만 이제 필요 없어졌지 넌 아직도 아마추어 난 메이저 죽그렇게 섞여 Rap monster 말처럼 그물같이 무슨 비트는 간에 나 싹 집어 삼켜 진실한 이름값 얘들아 이리 와 하나 나를 반전 하하 힙 무심분이 형들은 불가능하다 해지 boy 똑똑히 발걸이 파서버려 마치 벽치고 안 파서보 다 이제 되니 boy Everywhere I go Everything I do 나 보여줄게 칼을 갈아왔던 만큼 날 무시하던 많은 사람들 이젠 We shout it out 나같이 해봤다면 돌을 던져 We go hard 우린 커피 없어 Click click bang bang We're just singing like Click click bang bang We're just singing like 나같이 해봤다면 돌을 던져 We go hard 우린 커피 없어 Click click bang bang We just singing like Click click bang bang We just singing like 1인 내놔 긴장했다 끝판대자 We are bulletproof We are bulletproof What's up? Bulletproof Bulletproof
These old videos with the sound effects. That's crazy. You know, the thing that I do find interesting about this is that they were definitely a little bit more hip-hop heavy, weren't they? Like, it's so interesting to see these, like, early songs, and, like, you see, like, Jimin and Jin, like, or V barely even, like, sing. And, like, sure, there's, like, moments where you see him, like, maybe hit an ad-lib or something like that, but it's kind of few and far between. Like, I don't know. It's kind of interesting to see how they kind of evolved and kind of, like, came out of this aggressive, like, side of Bangtan. Because, like, now you see Tiny Tan and, like, all this other stuff. And again, I don't think that it's actually a bad change at all. In fact, most of the stuff that I like has generally come from the softer era. But it is really interesting to see kind of like those roots of just like this really heavy, hard, and overly, I shouldn't say over, extremely physical side. Yeah, you can maybe. I'll leave that up to you. But like, this is such a different version of BTS. I think the other thing that I just always find so interesting about this is just the amount of trust that BPD had in BTS. I think the other thing that I have to say that I always find so interesting about this is just so interesting is the amount of trust that the producers had of BTS. Because from what I understand, like they've done a lot of their own self-writing from the very beginning. And I mean, when you know that kind of like Suga and or Yoongi and Namjoon did a lot of like the underground stuff, you know, they had some experiences with like the rap and stuff like that, and that there's just part of that with the fact that they also have this whole vision. And like, I know that there's a lot of vision that came from obviously Bang himself, but like, he had to trust the process. And I think to me that's the biggest, one of the biggest shocks about BTS just in general, is just like the fact that like all of them are just like, we're getting out of your way. You know what the vision is, you know? I don't know, it's really crazy. I just can't even imagine how they could just look at these teenagers and be like, we're going to put every piece of stock into them. And we're going to make sure that they have the vision and that they know what the vision is. And we're going to make them just, let them just go wild and let them do it. And it's like, dang, that is some trust. And I love that. Again, crazy stuff. Crazy to see where BTS came from. Anyway, let me know what y'all think about this. Also, again, if you want any recommendations, want to leave any recommendations for like old school stuff, I'm going to see if I can actually start doing Bon Voyage or In the Soup, and that will probably go exclusively up on the free Patreon because I don't think that it is allowed on YouTube. I think it generally gets blocked. So let's leave this here, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you, and dulce para killam.